Greetings today. Today I'm going to do a juice and I'm going to teach you how the blood function. Yeah? So, keep my lymphatic system healthy. Okay, now, cancer is on the rise. And lots of our people are losing their kidney too to high blood pressure and diabetes. And lots of older people now, even young people, is coming with rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, yeah? So I made a drink. I'm going to make a drink for that. And then I made a drink for the blood and the cells. Because in order for us to stay healthy, we have to have the bloodstream working well. We have to have the blood moving properly. No stagnation of the blood. We call it blood stasis in Chinese medicine. Yeah? So before we go to that drink, I'm going to show you a little bit of how the blood works and how we get infection and how we get inflammation that can cause cancers and different ailments in the host, in the body. Yeah? So we're going to talk about the blood and what is the blood composed of. Yeah? And once you know what blood is composed of, then you would know how to take care of the blood, because lots of flesh foods won't fix the blood. They take a long time to digest. And the longer the food takes to move from one plate to the next, you're going to have some kind of troubles long term, because everything starts in the gut. Yeah? All right, so we're going to show you about the blood and how a new infection, when it comes in, what happens. So we're going to talk about the acquired immune system, not the natural immune system. We're going to talk about the acquired immune system today, and then we're going to get a better idea of how your body works, because they don't teach you these things. Yeah? All right, let's go. The blood. What is the blood composed of? The blood is composed of microscopic blood cells. Yeah? If you do chemistry, you know that too. So a healthy person have over 25 million or trillion blood cells running around in the system. Yeah? So the question now is, how many seconds do cells travel from the heart to the lung to remove carbonic acid from the food that we eat? How long or how many seconds do our cells travel from the heart to the lung to remove carbonic acid and bring back in oxygen? 2 to 5 seconds. 2 to 5 seconds, because everything moves quick. If you look at the blood on the microscope, it will make you get dizzy because the blood moves so fast. Yeah? How many trips do these cells make throughout the body in 24 hours? Back and forth. From brain, toes, heart, lung, kidney, liver. Yeah? How many trips do these cells make through the body in 24 hours? 3 to 5,000 or more trips in 24 hours. 10,000 or more trips, according to how lazy the body is. It might take longer. So the sicker you are, is the longer these blood take to move through the system. The healthier you are, is the less time that blood takes to move back and forth. See? How many seconds do these cells travel through our breathing chambers? Answer, 2 seconds to 3 seconds. That's how fast these blood cells move through our breathing chamber, so they can protect us from cancer cells in the lung, cancer in the brain, cancer in the esophagus, because they protect us. Right? That's how the cells work. We call it, we're going to talk about the acquired immune system, yeah? There is 2 types of immune system. One is called the natural immune system, and one is called the acquired immune system. Today I'm going to talk about the acquired immune system, then we're going to go back and talk about the natural immune system, yeah? The acquired immune system, how does it work? The acquired immune system works by producing specialist cells called T cells or T lymphocytes, which can recognize code of molecules for special microorganisms. That's how they work. They cells, white blood cells, they originate in the red marrow, and they go through into the thymus gland, and then they refine or polish their skills in the thymus gland right under your neck. So the thymus gland is like a university where all the cells go, and one cell is trained to be a carpenter, and next cell is trained to be an accountant, and next cell is trained to be a herbalist, and next cell is trained to be a mason. Now, that's how they work. So all the cells leave the bone marrow, and they go into the thymus gland to polish up their skills, to be assassin, to kill for you and I. Yeah? When they go into the bone, from the bone marrow into the thymus gland, one cell responds to what? The herpes virus. They say you can't fix. When these cells go into the thymus gland and they polish their skills, one cell go to do what? Respond to the what? The tuberculosis microbe. When those cells leave the bone marrow and go into the thymus gland, one cell go and wait for what? For the rhinovirus called a cold to come in. He lay and wait for them. And one cell is trained to look for cancer cells, to kill them. So how come you can't fix cancer? How come they will tell you there's no cure? If all these cells go into the thymus gland to respond to different viruses, cytomegalovirus, HTLV virus, herpes virus, HTLV virus, how come they're not killing these viruses? How come, if these cells are so polished, how come they're not killing these cancer cells? So they go into the thymus gland to polish and become assassins, to kill viruses, parasites, fungi, bacteria, yeah, and any kind of pathogen. As these viruses are recognized by these cells call for a backup called B cells to fight the battle, to kill the virus, any one of them, before these viruses can get into the envelope of your cells. Because when the virus gets into the envelope of the cells, your immune system cannot pick them up. So the body have to create a molecule called MHC molecule to open that envelope of that cell so that your immune system can see the virus and kill the virus. That's how it works. So if an envelope is given to me, or if I got a bill from Con Edison, and I don't know what the bill is, I have to open that envelope to see the amount of money Con Edison charged me. I cannot see that bill inside that envelope unless I open that envelope and see that bill. That's how it works with the immune system. So all these viruses are recognized, yeah, by what? By the immune system, the white blood cells, and they call it backup. Chemical messengers are sent by these white blood cells, called T cells. Chemical, I want to use the word chemical loosely. Chemical messages are sent by these white blood cells. And these chemical messages are sent by substances called what? Cytokines. And that's why some doctors say you got a cytokine storm. Informing our body to which cell that is needed to kill that invader. That's God's immune system, not man's immune system. So once the virus is recognized, your cells create these substances, and we call them cytokines, and they keep on informing the body to which cell that you need to kill that invader, called the virus or the cancer cell or the parasite. In 1 minute, millions of cells, because you have trillion of them, so in 1 minute, millions of cells that are copied and manufactured by the immune system are armed with chemical weapons to destroy the virus, the invader, to destroy the cancer cell, to destroy the yeast, to destroy the fungi, to destroy the parasites. Yeah, that's how it works, Last one. Now, every time you get a cold, it's a new virus. So the same virus can't come back. So when a new infection comes into the host, which is the body, microbial invaders our immune system has never seen before, So a new virus come into the system, your immune system have never seen them before. So what happens to the thymus gland? The thymus gland say, you know what, you old cells, man, you old 70, 80, 90 years old, you can't fight. You can't fight no more. We're going to give you some young officers. So the thymus gland sends some young officers in our T-cell army, and they learn the molecular code of that new infection and help to destroy them. Then they keep them in memory, and that's the reason why they cannot come back the second time. Because the B memory cell memorizes them. How come they don't teach you these things? That's why you're getting so sick. So now, this is the green machine for the blood. This is watercress, cilantro. This is ginger. This is cucumbers and a piece of ginger. Yeah, and 1 green apple for neutralization. This move the blood and keep the blood alkaline. Yeah, because the body function more alkaline. This we're going to juice today. And this part of the pineapple is very important because it's more deal with for inflammation, because it has lots of bromelain. So I'm going to juice some pineapple today, but I'm going to take this part off and use it as a tea to help with protein metabolism, but also help with inflammation. Because when you have irritation, you're going to get inflammation. And we have some sea moss here. We're going to blend the sea moss in another segment to show you how the body can work better with minerals. And I just make some pumpkin. I'm going to mix this pumpkin here now with some onions and some peppers and garlic, and I'm going to use that as my meal today. You see no flesh inside there, right? So we're going to juice now. We're juicing pineapples, we're juicing apples, and we're juicing ginger. Yeah? Should be good. And if you can't do that on a regular basis, I don't see how the sick care building will see you. We call the hospital. Yeah? Don't forget, this is for inflammation. You can add some turmeric. You can add some cat's claw into the mixture. Yeah? And you can also add, see the ginger is going in here now? Because ginger is good for what we call a damp osteoarthritis. And ginger is also important for when you have a damp and cold condition of the lung, if you can mix it with orange peel. Yeah? There we go. And if you can live like this, ain't no sick care building will see you. You know what I mean? They are important, but they will see you at all. Because you know why? You are keeping the bloodstream clean, and you are preventing inflammation. Because inflammation can cause cancer, you know, and different diseases. Yeah? There we go. That's how I live. You know? I try to avoid going into the sick care building. Because when you go to the sick care building and you have some kind of form of disease, you might come back out more sick with more drugs. You know what I'm saying? There we go. So apples, pineapples, you can put some turmeric. You can juice the turmeric. I don't have it here, but you can juice that. You know? And you can also get some cat's claw. And when you get your cat's claw, you can mix that up and you can drink that and have your meal. You know? It'll take care of any kind of condition that you have. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you can put some cantaloupe with this, cantaloupe will help also to work on your joints, and try to avoid using too much sodium chloride, because salt goes down and in and sugar goes up and out. So you have to burn sugar as fuel, and the salt go down and in and go into your joint and destroy your joints, your cartilage. See, this helps that, yeah, because this is also good for inflammation. So if you have any kind of bowel disease, If you have colitis, if you have mucous colitis, if you have Crohn's, if you have SIBO, you have to rest the digestive system and feed it all these green things, man. And you're going to see a big difference, yeah? And when that goes into me, that ginger is like a damn radiation. All the cells that want to play bad, kill them off. So it works. You see? So we teach in health. We teach health care. We are living in a sick care society. They don't teach health care. They say to you, go get high blood pressure, go get diabetes, get some cancer, get some Sjögren's syndrome, get multiple sclerosis, get multiple muscular dystrophy, get ALS, Lou Gehrig syndrome, get sarcoidosis, get myasthenia gravis, and come to us. And we're going to give you a steroid to take forever and ever, amen. When we know for a fact that autoimmune diseases can be repaired once you can get the cells, the nutrients to go into your cells, and you can get the waste matter to come out of your cells, preventing your cells from becoming acidic on a cellular level, called intracellular acidosis. And when you go in and you call the nutrients to go into your cells by using these kind of foods, nutrients go in, waste matter come out, your cells work better, and then now you can balance back your immune system by using amphoteric plants, chaga, licorice, maitake, shiitake. Yeah? These are the plants you have to use, turmeric, to balance back your immune system if you are suffering from an autoimmune disease, while alkaline in the blood and feeding the cells nutrients. And you fix your muscular dystrophy. You repair your myasthenia gravis. You repair your sarcoidosis. You repair Sjögren's syndrome. That's what they don't teach you, because they practice sick care. We practice health care. Go to my website. It's patrickdelvesHolisticHealing.com. You're going to see all my products there. We have heavy metal products. We have product for the lymphatic system, product to shrink fibroid. We can talk about that tonight on Facebook. And we have product for circulation for the heart, for the kidney, and for the intestine. And we have products there to balance back the immune system if you are suffering from an autoimmune disease. Give thanks and praises to the Most High. My number is 631-530-2329, and always give praises to the Most High God. Give thanks. Blessings.